Hey guys, I hope this is working. This is my first time doing this. So we're going to be creating our own cartoon videos based on the American Revolution. Ooh. So your video is going to be aimed at a person that doesn't really know anything about the revolution. So really your target audience is like 99% of Americans, which is pretty good. You'll reach, everyone. So you'll be given something like, don't you hate it when you don't know anything about the revolution? Or isn't it frustrating when you're at a table and you're like, nobody wants to talk about Henry Knox with me? That's how I feel most of the time, and that's sort of what we're going to go with. So you have 11 questions that you have to answer within your video. So your video is going to sound like something along the lines, you're going to write the script first, and then you record it, and then your whole video is basically worked around the recording of your script. So that's why the recordings have to come first. So you'll say and you can write whatever you want. You can be funny about it. I don't care. As long as the facts are true and you include everything that I need you to include. But something along the lines of isn't it frustrating when you don't have anybody to talk? No, wait, that doesn't make sense, because then you'd be, okay. Isn't it frustrating when someone's talking to you about the revolution, but you don't know what they're talking about? Well, I have the perfect solution for you. Here is my slideshow. So your slideshow is going to, I'm not looking at it now because I don't know how I'm nervous if I pull up Word, this recording thing will disappear. But you're going to be saying okay, so slide, then it'll, whatever, you're going to time it out. And then, the American Revolution was fought in the colonies between, the British colonies, the Continental Army, versus the British military, the Redcoats. It was fought inside the 13 colonies. The colonies wanted, at first, they wanted representation in Parliament. And later they wanted total independence. They wanted to be their own country, separate from Britain. And the war was fought between 1775 and 1781. The leader of the Continental Army, the army for the colonies, was General George Washington. The leader for the British Army, the Redcoats, was first General Charles Cornwallis, and later General, what the heck was his name? What was Howe's first name? William? I think it was William. General William Howe. I forgot what else I asked you, but I ask you other things, and you'll explain it you have to pick one person and whatever. I definitely ask you about the Battle of Saratoga. The Battle of Saratoga was considered the turning point of the war because after the Continental Army's miraculous victory, France and Spain joined the war as allies of the Continental Army to help defeat the British, and this helped us. And whatever, you're going to pick animations and pictures. I don't really care. That's where your creativity comes in. That's not really for me to do. And at the end, I'll go through them, I'll grade them, and we'll, shake each other's hands, and then you'll know how to do this, which is a very cool skill. And, all right, I'm going to stop recording for now and see if I can now make a video about this. So cool.
Created using Powtoon.